What happened to Chelsea's Champions League winning squad? Where did they go wrong, and where are they now? Today, we take a look back at Thomas Tuchel's starting 11 that won Chelsea the Champions League against Manchester City. Chelsea signed Edouard Mendy on a 5-year contract on September 2020 for £20 million. He made his debut against Spurs in the EFL Cup, in which Chelsea lost on penalties after a 1-1 draw. Mendy became Chelsea's first-choice keeper and led them to the Champions League final with his super saves to deny Real Madrid a spot to the final. Mendy kept a clean sheet in the final against Manchester City and won FIFA Best Goalkeeper award. He also finished second place in the Yashin award. With constant injuries and poor performance later on, Mendy lost his spot in the lineup. He was sold to Saudi Pro League club Al Ahly on June 28, 2023 on a 3-year contract. Antonio Rudiger joined Chelsea from Roma on the July 9, 2017 for £29 million. He made his Premier League debut in a 3-2 defeat against Burnley at Stamford Bridge. Rudiger scored 12 goals for Chelsea and made 203 appearances for the Blues. He played a massive role in the defensive line alongside Thiago Silva in the Champions League. He won the Champions League with a clean sheet against Man City and made it to the Champions League Team of the Season. On May 20, 2022, Rudiger announced that he will leave Chelsea after 5 years. He left the Blues and joined Spanish giants Real Madrid as a free agent. He has since made 77 appearances for the Los Blancos and scored 3 goals. One of Chelsea's long-serving players, Azpilicueta, joined Chelsea on the 24th of August 2012 for £7 million and made his Chelsea debut against Wolverhampton Wanderers in a League Cup tie. He was named club captain ahead of the 2019-20 season after Cahill had left the club. Azpilicueta played a pivotal role in the Champions League as he captained them to win their first Champions League title since 2009. On the October 8, 2021, Azpilicueta was one of 5 Chelsea players nominated for the 2021 Ballon d'Or. He went on to win the Club World Cup and UEFA Super Cup, becoming the first ever Chelsea player to have won every major trophy at the club. On the July 6, 2023, Azpilicueta announced that he will be parting ways with Chelsea after making 508 appearances and scoring 17 goals for the Blues. Azpilicueta is now currently playing in Spain for Atletico Madrid, where he made his debut on the 14th of August in a 3-1 win against Granada. Ngolo Kante caught the eyes of Chelsea after winning the Premier League with Leicester City. He joined the Blues on July 16, 2016, with a transfer fee of £32 million. He made his league debut on the 15th of August against West Ham. In his first season as a Chelsea player, the French midfielder was named in the PFA Team of the Year and won the Premier League Player of the Season award. He was the engine of Chelsea's midfield. He played a big role in Chelsea's journey to the Champions League final. He was named the man of the match in the Champions League final in what Arsene Wenger described as an unbelievable performance. For his season performance, Kante was named the UEFA Midfielder of the Year. He was one of 5 Chelsea players nominated for the Ballon d'Or. His last piece of silverware as a Blue was the Club World Cup, in which Chelsea won 2-1 against Palmeiras. With injuries, after injuries, N'Golo Kante left Chelsea to join Saudi Pro League club Al Ittihad on the 21st of June 2023. He has since made 22 appearances and scored 2 goals. Jorginho joined Chelsea in 2018 from Napoli on a transfer fee of £57 million, including add-ons. He made his debut on 5 August in a Community Shield final against Manchester City in a 2-0 loss. He was a midfielder in form as he managed to complete 158 passes in a single game, making him the first Chelsea player to do so in the Premier League. Jorginho won his first ever Champions League after putting in a great shift in midfield against Man City in the final. He got nominated for the Ballon d'Or after winning the Euros with Italy and winning 3 trophies with Chelsea. He finished at 3rd spot ahead of Lewandowski and Messi. He won the UEFA Player of the Year award ahead of former teammate and Ngolo Kante. With Todd Boehly's takeover, Jorginho was one of Chelsea players set to leave the club. He joined London rivals Arsenal for a fee of £12 million. He has since made 32 appearances for the Gunners. Timo Werner caught the eyes of Chelsea during his time at Red Bull Leipzig, where he scored 78 goals in 127 appearances. On June 18, 2020, Werner joined Chelsea for £47.5 million on a 5-year contract. He made his debut against Brighton in a 3-1 win. He scored his first goal as a Blue against Spurs in a 1-1 draw. He played a big role in the semi-finals of the Champions League against Real Madrid, where he scored in a 2-0 win. He started in attack in the final and won his first ever Champions League trophy. After a rough time at Chelsea, Timo Werner left the Blues after 56 appearances and scoring 10 goals. He returned to Leipzig, where he managed to score 11 goals in 35 appearances. He currently plays for Spurs on loan and has so far scored 2 goals in 8 appearances. Kai Havertz joined Chelsea from Bayer Leverkusen on September 4, 2020 for £71 million. He made his Chelsea debut against Brighton in a 3-1 win. He scored his first Premier League goal against Southampton in a 3-3 draw at home. He struggled to fit in the team, so he played as a false 9 instead of a midfielder. He started the Champions League final as a striker, scoring the only goal of the game to secure the title. He also scored the match-winning goal in the Club World Cup final against Palmeiras. He left Chelsea to join Arsenal for £65 million. On 30 September, he scored his first Arsenal goal against Bournemouth in a 4-0 win. He has so far managed to score 9 goals as a Gunner after a tough start. One of Chelsea's academy graduates, Mason Mount, made his first Premier League debut against Manchester United in a 4-0 loss. He scored his first Chelsea goal against Leicester City in a 1-1 draw. He starred in the Champions League final and assisted Kai Havertz to win his first ever trophy with the club. In the next season, Mason Mount was named Chelsea's Player of the Season. He was just the second Chelsea player to win this award twice in a row, after Eden Hazard. After spending 18 years at Chelsea, Mason Mount announced in a video that shocked Chelsea supporters that he was leaving the club. He joined Manchester United on a deal worth £55 million and took the number 7. He has had a tough start as a Red and has been dealing with injuries, but will soon be back to full fitness as Manchester United chase for a spot in the Champions League. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.